Greetings. I am Gerald St. Gerald, interviewer. On today's program, we'll be talking to the renowned radio talk show host, the Dimmitt, a man with 30-some years of radio talk show experience, an educator, and a legend in his own mind. Jer, let's get right to it. There are rumors that you have bipolarism, more than one personality. Is there any truth to this? That is a good question that you ask. I don't know. I, too, have heard the rumors. Vicious people writing comments. I don't know what to believe or what not to believe. But in a way, I think it's because I have reached a higher depth of understanding people, and that is perceived as ill-conceived by many of the people who view my videos. And so you feel you've answered that question, then. Let's talk about the mistakes that you've made in the past on the radio, the things that you perceived incorrectly. Mistakes? I really am not sure that I understand the concept of mistakes, my friend. But there have been callers that were misperceived. Some 30 years ago, in Portland, Oregon, there was a caller that we had nicknamed the Conspiracy Lady. Nuttier than a fruitcake, you could say. Her oars were not all in the water. But I can remember her calling and saying, "Listen to me." Everything was a conspiracy with this lady, by the way. "Listen to me. Your economy will collapse." I laughed. You've a dismal future. The price of oil will go to $5, maybe $10 a gallon. I laughed. How could oil go to $5 a gallon, I said. She was right, and I made fun of her. And there was another, a nice old man, probably in his late 70s. We nicknamed him Compressed Air Bill. I thought this guy, a sad guy. He called every day, and the producers had to try to screen him out. But if there were no calls, and I was starting to get into areas about blow-up dolls and things, and the producer would feel we've got to change directions with the Dimmitt, so they would put Compressed Air Bill on, and Compressed Air Bill would start telling me about cars. He said, "There's going to be an energy crisis, Jer. I have a plan for a car." It was conceived at the service station when I watched him fill the air in my tires. You could run a car on compressed air. Compressed air? I said, "You're nuts!" And I'd hang up on him. But now they're running cars on compressed air, and we should be doing that here. And of the candidates, which candidate do you recommend that the people vote for? Because we don't have a direction, and we know that your wisdom will give us the idea of which of the candidates that we should vote for. The presidential election upcoming. Make no mistake about this. This is the most critical presidential election of my lifetime. We cannot make another mistake. We must vote for the right candidate. We must discern this very, very carefully. And this, Gerald St. Gerald, is a very important question, and I wish I had the correct answer. I personally liked Ron Paul. Ron Paul is not going to win. I interviewed Hillary Clinton, actually talked briefly, and I was impressed with Hillary. I said she could go someplace. It was when her husband was first president. But Hillary has distressed me of late. She's a vicious commenter, and she runs a kind of a hate campaign. I don't think I can support Hillary. And then there's that John McCain. I hear a lot about John McCain because I registered as a Republican because I wanted to vote for Ron Paul, so I still get material from them. John McCain is old. They say he's a war hero. I don't want a president that's a war hero. John McCain is a man of war. It's what he knows. We are in a nuclear age. We are in an age where one country can destroy another country, and we can blow the world right out of the solar system. We do not need a man of war. Besides that, he's in his 70s, and what we should really be concerned with if McCain would become president is the continuation of the Bush administration, which is a no. And who will be that vice presidential candidate that they never speak of? That's my concern with John McCain. I would never vote for John McCain. And then we have Barack Obama. His middle name is Hussein. And I can't say his first name. Barack, is it? But putting all of that aside, in all of this viciousness that's been going on, I have not seen a vicious quality in Obama. And I like what he says. He offers change. He offers hope. And I know we need change and we need hope. Even Ron Paul said if he had to choose, he would choose Barack Obama. I certainly know the way that we have been going is the wrong way. I know that the signs have been passed one by one, telling us that things are so wrong. There's the issue of abortion. He's for that. I'm against it. In the past, I've never voted for candidates that are for abortion. But this is far more serious. And I think I may have to bend because I kind of want to see that change. And I think Obama can bring it to us. It'll be a different route. We have to give serious thought. We are supposedly in the United States of America. We're supposedly a beacon to the world of what is right. Yet we're waging a war that was based on lies. No war based on lies can ever be made right. We are the only civilized nation on the planet that still believes in capital punishment. We say democracy. What we're really saying is capitalism. We sell the weapons that make for war. We bring violence to a world that desperately needs peace. It's time for a change. Does that answer the question? Well, I want to thank you, the Dimmitt, for sharing these in-depth ideas with us this afternoon. Thanks for watching, if you will excuse me.